Hello, hello, chat. Something happened to the last one. Oh, so on YouTube, I stopped it because I forgot to switch over the restream. So I just started it. So I just said, fuck it, I'll restart it. So I can actually put it onto the restream so I can actually see you there. Welcome. This is a rare Sunday where we're not doing a league event. The league decided to take a break to play other games. And I would normally join them, but I haven't had a chance to actually play Star Citizen in VR. So I figured I would do that. How y'all doing? So, just so you know, I have an old CV1. It is very CV1. Everything feels very cartoonish and like overly over the top in terms of its content. I actually am shorter. I think it's because I'm sitting down, but I'm shorter in VR than I am in yeah, it seems to be some sort of other issue like that.
You can take away my space. You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never,
ever
take away my space game.
The Zerog just resubscribed for 7 months.
Thank you so much, Zero, for that 7 months of support. You're very important, Papa. Very impressive. Perseverant pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers and Jay. All shots and cheers. Now, I don't have Twitch chat working in this. I'm not going to really bother doing it. Focusing on Twitch chat integration into the streams for VR until there's actual support, not just experimental support. But hey, just got interesting news. I did some basic tuning on my system, some automated auto AI overclocking. It was getting 30 plus to 100%, 100 plus FPS. Actually, is actually 10 PS better than Microtech now, and I got as high as 230 FPS in space. Nice. So I've just been using the AMD FSR, which I don't think they have the FSR 2.0 yet, though I've heard that they've been working on it. I like how down here I realize it says video memory usage 10 gigabytes, recommended 15.4 gigabytes. It's like, well, I do have 16 gigabytes of DDR or of the VRAM, so looks okay. I am overcommitted now. No, let me turn that off actually. So now Star Citizen now officially runs better than a lot of AAA games. It's only going to get better. I wouldn't be surprised if here's the thing you got to understand. A lot of the people who work at Star Citizen at CIG built the original CryEngine or worked with Crytek early on in the first Crysis and Crysis 2's development. And the joke, the meme, can it run Crysis, became such a big problem for them that it actually hurt the sales of the original Crysis, because they believed, because the original beta was really rough and it wasn't optimized, but they did a really lot of work. They did a ton of work to try to improve the performance of it on release, and it was very, very affordable. Like you could play it on pretty much anything when Crysis 1 came out. I mean, it was eventually a console port, if I remember correctly. You built your new machine right in the same window. Jin, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but there's a reason why I said I had to do this. Because I could see the economic pathway going forward and was like, this is going to be either way too expensive or you literally cannot find these products. That was just simply because of tariffs, not even thinking about AI stuff, but So I'm good for another 2-3 years, which is hopefully how long this bullshit's gonna last. If the Steam frame is good, I might pick one up, but yeah, same. But I don't have a value to it because I won't be able to use it a lot. Until CIG officially supports it, there's no reason to go anywhere other than my CB1. So, I'm in the PTU. I'm gonna do just some basic flight and moving around in VR to show it off. It's hard to really describe, and I won't be able to look at chat while it's happening, just letting you know. Yeah, my rig, my graphic, my stream rig has 64 gigabytes of RAM. You don't need 64 gigabytes of RAM for a gaming rig, so I got a 48 gigs. So, but I mean, like, yeah, it's odd, but it works. All right. So, before I do anything, there's less dancing for the pub. I'm still gonna dance. I'm just not gonna put the helmet on. I like to have thousands of tabs open in Firefox. You are a psychopath. That is definitely psychopathic behavior right there. All right, so I'm completely topped up. I'll take my glasses off because I can't wear my frickin' headset with glasses. I've tried it, doesn't really work. And I've got auto switching on. So you can see, this is what it looks like. You're gonna see my dumbass. There we go. I've been playing around with this to kind of see how it's like. And I can't really tell if it's blurry because of my I need glasses, or it's blurry because of like the game, but it's a little blurry just in general. It is fun to do this though. The models are pretty detailed. Let's see if this does crazy shit. Did it do anything? All right. Love how seamless it is. It's very seamless.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the please visit.
Okay. hair out of my face. Good old fuzzy hair, Paul. I'm at Nick's Gateway. I'm at Nick's Gateway. Okay. By the way, if you're not used to VR, do not do what I'm doing right now. You will vomit. You'll get dizzy and vomit. It's very, very common. You have to kind of practice, and you have to be used to the idea of doing this. Because it fucks with your inner ear. Where is that button? Some of the titles are kind of messed up because right now I can see like the AstroPub's large hangar twice. It's because of the stereoscopic effect they're doing. But this is neat. Push to open. All right. I would love VR if I could afford it. I'd love to be able to track ships visually. Yeah, I can't really see chat right now, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna pop out every so often, especially when we're doing like longer travels. But I do want to see what I haven't done quantum travel, so I do want to see what quantum travel is like. I am very aware that I'm in the left seat on this one, whereas like you can get like center vision blurred, you gotta get like your super focus on the fact that you're in the, you feel like you're in the center of the ship. Ooh. I definitely need to fix some controls here. It's very small. But yeah, everything feels like it's almost as if it was built to be in VR. Choke point. Over there. There's the AR popping up. This is pretty cool. It does feel very different in the sense that, like, I've played a lot of VR games in the past, and this is very unique. Again, it's probably because I also need to get, like, contacts or something like that so I can do this. Feels very slow, even though I'm going, like, a kilometer a second. Here goes nothing. Flashbang. That's neat. Yeah, there's a lot of bridges. We are in Nyx. That's pretty cool. Need a VR-capable space helmet? Yes. I'll go really high for this. All right. Very disorienting because it's doubling up on the stuff. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. I do like all the detail, though, on the arms and such. Pretty far away, so I'll take this off. Once I take it off and I put it like that, it automatically switches over. Switches right back. You have to set it up to be automatic switching, but now I'm automatically back to where I was before. Chachi has a really good VR chat setup. I'll ask him about it. He messaged me up about for calling him out, being like, "Hey, this is probably a really beautiful moment for Chachi." He also invited to come. He said, "I can come on and talk about VR when you want to." I was like, "Yeah, that's probably a good idea." I think I said that as well. Yeah, I'm very lucky I don't get queasy from VR. Not even swinging, flying, skateboarding bothers me. Most people would curl up in a ball and die, I think. It's not so bad when you're sitting down in a chair. It can be a little disorienting, but it's fine. It definitely needs work, though. Okay. We're flying into Levski, and this music is playing. I'm gonna have to do a chat. Fucking love this song. That's the bottom shaft, so. Behold, Levski. Where's my list? It's over here. Here it is, chat. Feel the ship, chat. Feel the ship. You need to find the entrance. Is that just dead on the entrance? No. Ha! It does that a lot.
It's always one thing after another these days. First the Outlaws, now the Vandal. I've heard folks talking about how we should be having a parley with them.
That's incredible. It's very fun in VR, for sure.
So come on, talk to me. I just don't know what we're supposed to do against.
Hey, yeah, so I had to give your spot to someone else. I'm sorry, but I thought you were gonna land quicker.
Did our parents spend too much on it? Sure. But I guess when your kids nearly dropped out to join a gang, you gotta celebrate any wins you can get.
If the door want to wipe us out, I wish they'd go ahead and do it already. I'm sick of just sitting around and waiting for it to happen. Do what you gotta do.
What's a good word? God, thinking Levski will ever be crime-free is damn pipe. Criminals have always tried to take advantage of our situation here, and they always do. The best thing we can do is just focus on how to minimize them. Guess that's the way it is sometimes. You're right.
Things are getting pretty desperate in the UAE. I'm one backwater away from joining an outlaw pack. Hell, we're doing the right thing when you got mouths to feed.
That's how it goes, I guess.
What's new with you?
Ah, Jared.
Can't complain, really.
Is that Jared talking to Jared?
A bowl of porridge in the morning and I'm right as rain. I hear Admiral Bishop eats a bowl every morning too, if you can believe it. No wonder those duels don't stand a chance. Wanted to put it like that myself, but I get what you mean.
I'm helping out with public sanitation this week. Pleasure of waking up at the crack of dawn, just cleaning out the latrines. Anyway, what's new with you?
I've been thinking about packing up
Somebody
everything.
almost scratched my ship the other day.
VR doesn't work for me. Unfortunately, 3D moves don't work for me either. Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
How are things with you? Got up early today.
Please visit us again.
Okay, select the ship. Let me try that. Fiddle with the IPD a little bit. Because right now it's like I feel very short compared to here. I don't know if you put this IPD down, you can fix some of that. But I still feel very short. Put it very there. I feel better, but like I can look down and see myself really, really easily. Let's try it.
Welcome.
Now
to
it feels
the
very
ASOP
small.
vehicle Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Yeah. Paul, I heard some people saying they had to mess with the IPD settings a bit, but fix the doubling. Okay. It's nice, and I'll pop in and out of it for sure. No, I can't see, not in VR. They did get our boy in, Mr. But I don't see him. His like his hollow. Did you see his hollow? Elwin. After I did that tuning, I was getting 55 FPS next to Tanaka statue, and I ended up at 80 to 100 elsewhere in Valevsky. In Lorville, and then Tisa Spaceport. From Port Tressler. And then just one from Levski. Of course, it's Spirits from Levski. I already did. I left the gift for Tanaka the first time I logged in. The rule is you leave a gift for Tanaka the first time you come to Levski.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on. Launch sequence complete.
Not what I meant. I'm leaving a wild blast just for bad taste. I kneeled at the foot of the memorial and prayed for the end of the empire, but then when Terra comes out, I'll probably live there. I'm large. I contain multitudes. Nyx is going to be my home until Berea comes out. Until Magnus comes. But if CIG is hinting at what I think they're hinting at, fudge. Well, did to cancel that one. Perfect. I'm gonna try this and see if I don't vomit. This is gonna be a bad idea, but we'll see it. That's the whole point. Oh God, what the fuck?
You can take away my spaceship. You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never,
Never.
ever take away my space game.
Alex Granger 15 just resubscribed for 5 months. Maximum effort.
Thank you so much for that 5 months of support. Very important, but very impressive, very pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers and chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. It's not too bad. It's kind of weird getting used to it because like it sort of responds to your vision, but not really. But these things are fucking dirty though. Like, they look so clean under that light. The second they come in here, it's like, nope, dirty. Once they get out of that light, they look super scratched up. It's not too bad though. Oh, it does have engineering. That is so small, I can't read that shit. All right.
Engines on.
Hangars open and the flight path clear. Go ahead and launch.
Launch sequence complete.
That's my ship.
You fly safe, okay?
Thanks, Elwin. Where is that? Let's get out of this rocky hellscape first. Ah, itchy, itchy. Fuck.
Engines on.
It overheating or something?
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear up.
Back through the jump gate chat. And boom.
Quantum travel complete.
Behind me. Yep. There we go. Whew. Ooh. Here goes nothing, chat. No, not doing that. Ooh, do.
Quantum travel engaged.
Boop. How's it going, chat? Hello there. I remember my first time playing Elite VR. I was being blown away by the scale of everything. Looking at a screen to being in the verse. Yeah, it's very similar. It's very... I will say, this looks very good in general. I know it looks kind of shaky from your perspective, But from my perspective, it looks really good overall. Like the armor looks pretty good. The scale looks pretty good. The only problem I have is that I'm seeing two in front of me. I'm seeing Crusader twice. If I close one eye, I can see, and it only pops up once, but if I close the other eye, literally it flops to the other side. It's because the VR technique is a simple, like, here, I'll show you what I mean. This is what it actually is doing. This is what it's actually doing. So notice how on one eye, let me go into RP so you can see. Notice how in one eye, it's the Crusaders on the left and the other eye Crusaders on the right. So it's basically just merging these two images into one image is what we're getting. And that gives it that 3D effect. Magnets for you, huh? Interesting. Hopefully they can and will get... can and will get Hain to build the out roads and tram systems between major cities. I'd love to be able to ground travel between rail landing zones like Odessa and maybe off limits like Newcastle. Maybe get some Protect Rob Stagecoach in the future type missions. I'd love to see train heists for sure. So your L-22 from Area 18 to Levski had to fuel up twice. Yeah. This thing is great. I'm going to have to fuel up at Crusader, but... Wow. What a value is there? Wow. What value is there for pirates? I didn't know Levski had anything valuable. You can steal stuff from people between Levski and the Stanton Gateway, or just kill people. For some reason, I consider Stanton the safest system. I mean, it is in theory the safest system. In practice, not really. The DUR is, I think, 2.1 mil, but pretty much all of the freelancers are like 1.79 mil. Even through Pyro, you can travel through most of Pyro on a single tank. You can go to and from each side, from the extreme ends of the Stanton system with a full tank, and still have stuff to go. I just saw something apparently that Friday sneak peek was Rockbreaker hint. Nice. Yeah, I imagine Rockbreaker and Rockbreaker for sure seemed like it was done. Or in a stage of being done. It's probably the next big event. Sandbox event they do.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
go. I have a CD1, the first generation of Oculus is what I have. I'm not gonna get the Steam, whatever, the Steam VR until it's like absolutely necessary. Steam Frame, yeah. Because this works fine. It gets you a little bit of a weird cartoony feel at times because of the nature of its 1080p lenses. So its screens are both 1080p. Interesting frame drops here and there. Well, patch, are we on patch watch yet? What do you mean patch watch? This is the PTU, so, but it's open to everyone. It's probably coming out next week, no matter what. It's not ready to come out next week, but it's coming out next week. The Max. I'm playing the Max. CIG goes on break at Friday of next week, so it'll be coming out at the latest Friday of next week. They'll probably push it on Wednesday. That's just freelancer action. Check this out. VR freelancer action. Do. Oh shit, I forgot I can do that. Do. Now to Lorville.
You are clear to all? Thank you, and please visit again.
All right. How's it going, chat? Wish there were more Annie hauling runs from Stanton to Nix. There probably will be eventually. This is gonna put a VR headset on my wish list. If you're gonna get anything, wait for the new Valve headset, the Steam Drive, whatever. Frame, Steam Frame. Asian pasta. I mean, Levis has got to live off something, right? Yeah. I think there's only one right now in high rep. Playing VR, showing it off. I'm a bit of a skeptic when it comes to VR, even though I have one. Mostly because I can see the value of it, but It's so niche. You're starting at master rank bulk delivery. Yeah, but nothing but for new players. It's probably because of the shittiness of my VR, because it's so old. But I do like this a little bit better. Again, once they get the like the labels worked out.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
All the new citizens not knowing F12 to close the chat in VR has been amusing. Let's see what this looks like here.
Quantum travel complete.
It looks like blurry mess. Oh, it's just going through the clouds.
Shields on.
There we go. Yeah, you just go like that.
There is a landing pad available.
Thank you. Here we go.
Landing gear down. Warning.
Don't give me the warning shit, I'm here. That's a whole sea, isn't it?
Warning.
Do. Do. We're setting up for a party here. We got distilled spirits. We got party favors. We got AV equipment. And souvenirs. There we go. There you go. So I'm getting a bit of motion sickness with this. Nothing crazy. It's definitely not something I would suggest people doing for like competitively or anything else like that. But if you've got a headset, it's great. It's a fun little excursion. I don't think I'll use it a ton. This is neat though. Hey. This thing is, yeah, it's much bigger than you think. This is about the size of me. Fire extinguisher. Where the fucking components are, which makes sense. It probably has one up here. Oh, no, it doesn't have one up here. It should have one up here, though. Doesn't have that I'm also sick, but you know, we're all getting over sick. Yeah, this is the freelancer backs. Would you recommend a stealth ship if you want to see murder hobos doing murder hoboing? Would recommend a stealth ship, yeah.
Engines off. Engines on.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do here. Ticia. All right, what do you want me to do? Brios. I had randomly gotten my buddy's Vive working on my Linux machine this week and Star Citizen VR updates 2 days later. Neat. Congratulations. How do you do the VR when you wear glasses? I tried the VR, but I can't see. I don't need glasses. I wear glasses because it reduces the eye strain, but like I can play the game right now with glasses, without glasses. I might squint a little bit and... Where we're going, we don't need eyes to see, exactly. See, mine hit the lenses a little bit, but it doesn't actually scratch the lenses. It scratches my glasses a little bit. It's only a little bit. So I have to get some new glasses because I tried that well earlier, like months ago. But I also needed new glasses anyways. It's just, you know, that time of year. Hell of a change from going from not having glasses, not getting new glasses for like 20 years and then getting new glasses. I noticed you took the VR. Do you get motion sickness? I don't, but I do a little bit, but don't frequently. I take them off because I am getting a bit motion sick. Well, like I'm getting a vomit kind of thing, just kind of queasy. I think it's partially because I get motion sick and partially because glasses.
You are cleared for liftoff.
I also have a pretty cheap, I've got a CV1, which is pretty low quality in terms of headsets. Question, so far, have you been more impressed with the scale of the big ships like the Perseus or the small ships like the Titan? Best ship in Star Citizen cough. I would say just the scale of ships in general is neat.
Good luck on your travels. As you leave our atmosphere, it's important to remember that Hurston Dynamics isn't simply known for its industrial dominance. We donate generously to a variety of worker charities.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you.
I'm assigning you an open spot.
No.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
We're looking for Pure Star Citizen VR channel. Chachi Sanchez has been doing VR for a long time. That he has. He does a lot of VR stuff, but Star Citizen VR. He's even been to like freaking. I met him a couple times at. I met him at CitizenCon. I met him at multiple Bar Citizens. I also have a Tobii eye tracker that I don't use because I haven't set up properly. But yeah, I have a bunch of things I can do to like move things around, do stuff. But the reason why I was doing VR is because I wanted to try it. And people kept asking me, "Hey, have you tried it yet? How did VR feel? It feels like a VR game. Like, I'll put it back on here. If you've seen a VR game being streamed before, you kind of generally see the similarities. Like, it feels fine. Especially when you're sitting down like this, it's a lot easier. Scale's a little wonky. Also, generally speaking, I wouldn't suggest trying this with FPS. That's really where it fucks with your head, because you're like not used to walking around looking like you're in the like in a place, and then also not feeling the motion, so the ear gets fucked up, the inner ear balance. It's a bit janky. It's not bad. But like, for instance, the Pyro Gateway in front of me is doubled up because they sort of swapped the labeling. So it's like on either side of the target right now. So it's a little disoriented to see that. But other than that, it's fine. It doesn't have full motion capture or anything like that. It's all just it's basically head tracking with like a screens built in. Oh, I forgot to fill up. I'll fill up the Pyro Gateway. It's really nice to do this, to kind of look around. It's pretty neat. Like, this is how easy it is to jump in and jump out, though. So, like, I'm in right now, right? I'm moving around. If I wanted to get out, pop it out, and it immediately pops right back to where it was before. So it's super easy to get in and out of it. anyways. I'll fly through VR, the jump point in VR again.
Landing gear down. Landing successful. Quantum fuel at 100%. Shield off. Shield on.
I'm gonna have to store this and re-pull it out back out again because that can be a bug sometimes. I'm excited for the first time I jump out of a ship with an ICTY and Titanfall to a planet in VR. I'm still recovering. I've got some good cough suppressants, so I'm not coughing nearly as much anymore.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And of course, me just,
Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
me just recovering. Great idea for me, recovering from sickness, is to put on a VR headset and cause myself to vomit. No problem, Jin. Glad to have infected you through the screen.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle. Please visit us again.
Out of the ads, I came by to say hi and thank you for yesterday's raid. My mod said you were live, so of course you had to come check in space bar at the end of time. Thank you so very much, Dark Owl. How did it go? I will say, this is so nice if you have one. Be able to do this. It just pops it in and out really easily. And if you had like, this is a wired version, so if you had like a wireless setup, it was nice watching y'all play, do engineering too. Because that was very, it was very interesting to see someone with a dedicated engineer, with the pilot and the captain, like basically being like, hey, I need updates, what's going on, how we doing? The coordination and the chaos was great.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Yeah, I just in and out. It's like I pop this out, I'm done. Pop back on. Once it registers the strap is being taut, it goes, yep, back into the R. It's a setting you have to click, but yeah, it's available.
Shield off.
Here we go. Gosh, doing this with voice attack could be pretty cool. And through the gate. To the jump point. Drop off. That was dangerous. Whew, that scared the shit out of me. My sense is this VR gained some fraction in the VR space. It's impressive that a relatively small team got VR integration working. It's, as far as I understand, it's not that complicated, especially the way that they're doing it. What's impressive is they were able to do it to this degree this quickly after getting Gen 12 in, which means they were working like on it at the same time. Yeah, everything's bigger than you think. Everything's much bigger than you think.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
Like the freelancer landing gear is taller than you. Yeah, yeah. Just the landing gear. Like the missiles that it fires that are on its exterior are as tall as you. I've seen a number of non-regulars checking Star Citizen out as VR in. I can't see chat in VR yet, no. I'll have to ask Chachi about it. Chachi's got a setup he uses. I know there are systems you can run, which will run overlays on a VR headset. But most of the stuff I've used in the past for VR, for chat, has been VR for VR games themselves. So you had like full like range of motion and you could move things around. Pretty good in fuel. It's gonna be a bit. There's no body tracking, so I'm stuck standing here, right? So I can see how they might do this for like full like hand tracking. Is you'd have stickies, so you would like have a thing where you'd like you put your hand over and it would have like a little hollow. Hey, grab here, and you hit a button, you hit a trigger, and you grab on, and then grab on, and then you are basically controlling with your sticks. And then if you're like in this case, you just release, and then you have your hands while moving around, that kind of stuff, and do whatever you need them to do. Yeah, Steam has something. There's a thing you can work on Steam, but I don't launch Star Citizen through Steam. Like I said, I'll just have to talk with Chachi because he's got something that works for it. God, that cough medicine is still trickling down my throat. It's good, but ugh. I really like the idea of using my flight sticks with VR. It feels I bet it feels incredible. It does. I've got 2 gunfighters, and yeah, it feels great. I've seen hundreds of non-regulars on YouTube. That's nice. Star Citizen. I said this when VR first got added in, on Thursday, that I think a lot of people think it's like a waste of money, but A, Sylvan did it on his own, and B, it is a marketing opportunity. The fact that Star Citizen has VR means that it adds one more thing on the pile of things as to why you should play Star Citizen. Because most gamers, I'm assuming, work like I do, where it's like, man, but what is it? What does it have? What's the game like what are the features of the game? And as you start adding the features up, eventually it becomes that pile of just being like, oh fuck, it also has VR? Fuck, I guess, you know? Yeah, its hook is fine, but then on top of the hook, when you start adding the other things that go along with it, you start going, oh. Forgot how fucking far this is. Luckily, there's a station that's not too far away. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. Sylvan, yeah. Sylvan posted the entire team was taken back at how much attention the VR is getting. Apparently their art team loves it too, to no one's surprise. The VR community is very hardcore. They're very dedicated. They're small, but they're dedicated. Yeah, the art team loving it is not too surprising, because like, again, I'm gonna do this. Fuck, am I gonna make it? I should be able to make it. Barely, but I'll make it. This is skin of the teeth territory. Let me see if there's a station I can go to real quick. Is there a station like right here? Yeah. Gaslight. Nope, I don't have enough space. I'm fucked. It's alright. What we call it after this. Well, if the outpost actually works. In Pyro?
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Well, I mean, the pads is the issue. I don't know if there's any pads. Alright, Dark. Now I'll probably wrap this up here in a few. Alright. Put this back on for the final approach. The other reason why I keep taking it off is so I can read chat. probably have it on longer if I didn't have to keep constantly read chat. But yeah, it's very immersive for sure. It's all the detail, all the button switches, everything like that.
Quantum travel complete.
Please don't shoot me. God, how Pyro 4 is so cool.
Shield on.
God, this place is beautiful. Try this.
Landing gear down. Landing successful.
All right, let's see. Nope. Doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff here either. Get this mission done at the very least. Where are the googly eyes? That's a good point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Those pads never work, and there's no like regular pads that are in the system that I know of. Is someone shooting at my ship? It's okay. Well, don't need to fill up the ship again if they're gonna try to blow me up. What the fuck? Oh, being shot at by somebody else. Oh, they're trying to kill that. That's what they're trying to do. I think he's trying to destroy the turrets. This is a CFP outpost. All right, so now we gotta find another space to. So when you come back to you human smuggling, sir. They wanted liberation, okay?
Launch sequence complete.
On me? I'm not shooting you fuckers.
Landing gear up.
Okay. Now you gotta figure out where to go. Pharaoh. Gunner's deal. Chat, is there anywhere I can go? No, this isn't the Lunar Festival skin. This is the ArcCorp skin. You can always put out a beacon. Yeah, that's never gonna work. Not in Do they not have outposts? Hmm. I'm going to make an attempt at Sears Outpost. Shears Canyon.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, I would have vomited in there at that point. That's an issue with like FPS right there. No. I'm calling it. I'm getting close to the end of the stream. I don't want to push myself too hard while I'm still recovering. Prowler 67 or 87? Prowler 87. Fuck is that beeping? Yeah, it's so I'll show you the quick and simple way of setting it up. You go here, you make sure you say VR enabled yes. Hit allow automatic switching. And then this is going to be your scaling. So to help you kind of with some of the stuff. And this will sort of show you the lens and scale, tell you like you can fiddle with that to get things working. That's about it. I imagine it'll go live with it if it's Bro, you can shoot me if you want. I got nothing left. Looks like he's also a freelancer. Slowly drifting away. All right, Sears Canyon. That's a landing pad right there, right? There in the center. This one isn't? I mean, there is one here. Shit. Turned off coupled. So I was like, why am I drifting so much? This is an actual landing pad, yes.
Landing successful.
Ha 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 ha! Victory!
Quantum fuel at 100%.
Now we return to Nyx. The proper way. Ah. I'm gonna have to refuel at Nyx, at the Nyx gate, but I hate this fucking beeping though. I don't know what's going on here. Still saying I basically have nothing, but... There we go. Yep, it automatically updated. Really? Checkmate. Gateway's there. There we go. Whew. And the Astro survives. Got really lucky on that one, yes. Headhunters for the win, indeed. What in the nerf-hurting Baby Yodas am I looking at? I was just looking at the ability to refuel and rearm. Heading back to Levski, chat. Heading back to Levski. All right, I'm gonna try to do something stupid. Up. Now I won't have to take off my glasses, take off my headset as much. All right.
You can take away my spaceship.
Spaceship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never.
Never.
Ever.
Ever.
Take away my space game.
Trouble Magnet just resubscribed for 96 months. We are hype.
Yes, indeed, VR hype. You were very important, very Mr. Favorite Patron. You rock. Shots and cheers, Jay. Shots and cheers. All right. This does work. It is just a pain in the ass. I definitely need to pull this back more. This is why I need some new glasses, so I can just use these for VR. No. No. There we go. God, I can see so much better now. That's Stanton Gateway. It's gonna be Nick's Gateway. It's Rat's Nest. Dudley. Nick's Gateway. There we go. Things look a lot better. That I can actually, yeah. A lot of that was actually my, straight up my, me not wearing glasses. In terms of like, the quality is a little blurry. It's because my sight's a little blurry. Really need to set up chat so I can actually see you all. Because I can't take this off easy now. But I'll take it off once we get to Levski. But I can still hear the subscriptions and bits, so... There it is.
Barcelona! Barcelona!
Random pieces of debris. All right. Traveling back to Levski. Here goes nothing, chat. Ooh, this is a spicy jump. Pyro does not want me to leave. We're out. Power gateway, stand gateway. Levski. Be obstructed.
Quantum travel complete.
Do 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 do.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, there's the jump gate. Fuck is. That's weird. I think I'm gonna have to take this off. Something weird's going on. Sort of. There's gonna be temporary jump points that you can discover and use if you to get to the same locations. No googly eyes. Okay, I'm not gonna get googly eyes, but I'll get some like glasses or something like that to put on there. I'll just have to stay at Nick Station, I guess. Or at Pyro Gateway. Where's the station? There it is. Yeah, it has an automatic switch. You can turn it on by going to options, and then right here it says auto switching. Yeah. Can I ask, is your view actually that narrow? Yes, pretty much. What you saw on screen is what I saw on the heads-up display. Yeah, it shows one eye. I can show you what it looked like. What it looked like if it was double, but it basically just fills up the whole thing, so it's easier to watch. The FOV is locked with headsets compared to this, because this is like a huge one. The problem is that the HUD, because it's a head tracking. I'll show you. Can't put my glasses on. But because it's a head tracking, basically, I can't see my peripherals if I turn left or right. But if I turn left or right, it's moving the whole head. This is the FOV. Now, I can change that if I wanted to. I can go to options. I could change the offset just a little bit, so it can like expand it out a little bit more. But then it's harder for me to see. And also increase it and decrease it. The HUD. Goes up and down. It's easy to see up and down. So it kind of locks the FOV a little bit more, but you can move around a lot more. Like I can move to the left and right, look a little bit more. But as a result, I lose a little bit of the peripheral vision. Huge. I can't even do this. It's weird, but I can do it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
It looks a lot more natural with VR, yeah. Because the this is more like me. I jacked out the FOV so I can see a little bit more, but it's a little bit more normal looking. Goodbye, ship. Google ads are particularly appropriate for dancing. I have to get some googly eyes to put it on there. Everyone wants the googly eyes. So talk a little bit, chat. What do you think? The ironic part is I think this will finally push me to actually getting contacts. Because like my eyes aren't that bad. I can like read chat. I can do things. I can play games without my glasses. But they do blur. Things do blur closer, super close or super far away. So I have that. It's blurring my vision, even though because it's super close. Even though the depth perception is there. So crap. I need a DVR now. Well, the Steam Frame is coming out next year, and that'll probably be the best option if you're going to get it. Thanks for trying this VR, bud. I'm stoked to try it myself once it hits P. Oh, yeah, you said that already. I saw that already. Oh, no, with the glasses, it's fine. But, like, I don't want to, like, scratch my glasses up too badly by putting them against there. Why is no one talking about the discovery of the new third dimension? I bet it's a cover-up by Microtech to protect their Mubiglass IP. You know it. Let's see if there's unique googly eyes I can find. I can glow in the dark googly eyes. I don't think I need 6-inch googly eyes. Hey, Lobster. I was able to use mine, wasn't comfortable, and made taking headset off and on a lot longer. Thankfully, I could return to contacts moving to Washington. My allergies drove me back to glasses in Austin. Look at myself in the past. Yeah, it's definitely the left eye that it's broadcasting. Well, I had some RX inserts, but my RX has changed, and they don't work on the. You do RX inserts? That's interesting. Hey, Lobster. Oh no, like, my glasses will fit in there. Fine, I should say. Like I said earlier. All right, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Just kind of exploring a little bit of the VR. The more I played it, the more I got used to it, the more fun it was. Especially once I actually put my glasses into it. I need to get an overlay for Restream chat. I'll be back tomorrow for some office hours. So we'll talk a little bit more about VR. We'll talk about Illuminalia, and we'll talk about like engineering and such as well, generally speaking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And like I say every time, hope to see you someday in the black.